Hello, good morning guys. I thought I'd show you what the overpasses look like here for the freeway. So this is like the main freeway right here. Yeah. So this is on a highway or freeway, I don't know which one it is, called the Taconic, T-A-C-O-N-I-C. And all the overpasses look like that. They're like all like the cobble brick and really low so that trucks can't get under them. I don't know, it's really crazy, but yeah, that's what they look like. They're kind of pretty, much better than the Aussie ones that are just big concrete structures, but yeah, it's kind of cool. So anyway, I'm going touristy things today. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I'll let you, which way am I going? I'll let you know a bit more about what I'm doing when I stop, because it's kind of hard to vlog while driving a manual car. So I'll be back through. Pretty road is pretty. Every once in a while you come across these areas where most of the leaves are still on their trees and you get the whole auburn, orange, yellow, red effect, and it just looks freaking awesome. And then the leaves fall down and hit the windscreen as you're driving along. It's just, yeah, it's very picturesque and I like it a lot. Alright, so there's lots of like little itty bitty towns around me, like populations 2,000-3,000 people. But the closest like larger town slash city is a town called Poughkeepsie, and it is based along the Hudson River, which goes all the way down to New York. So right now I should be here. I should be, see the bridge in the distance? That's what I'm going for. I don't know how we're going to do this, but we're going to try and, yeah. I have no idea if it's tolled or anything, but I've got an easy pass thing, which is really cool. So yeah, I don't have to pay for tolls up front. But yeah, this is going to be an experience, because yeah, this bridge is like huge and it has this massive American flag, and it is just rather cool in many ways. Excuse me, truck. Jesus Christ. So anyway, the Franklin D. Roosevelt Mid-Hudson Bridge. So the right lane is actually closed, so... Oh, no, left lane's closed. Ah, look at this. This is pretty damn cool. Dude, you can turn your indicator off. Oh, that's a nice bridge. You have arrived at the bridge. So there's the river down there, and that side. And I see that rail bridge in the distance over there. Apparently that's like a converted rail trail, and you can walk across the bridge if you want to. So that is my actual next destination before it starts to rain. I want to get onto that bridge so that I could take some like photos and stuff. So yeah, but how cool is this bridge? This is like the only bridge in however many miles north and south, so this is why it's so like built up. It isn't just like any normal bridge, just this main arterial type thing. So, but yeah, that's so awesome. And no tolls, whee! So yeah, that's one of the cooler things I've seen yet. That's amazing. I didn't know the Hudson River was so wide. That is crazy. That is crazy. Alright, let's see if we can make our way over to the rail trail bridge and go for a bit of a walk and see if we can, what's the word? Get some nice photos. Look at just the rock wall just cut out. That's just nifty. Exciting. So it didn't rain and I made it to the walkway over. It is so beautiful. Oh my god, I apologise for wind noise, but there's not really much I can do. Alright, so I'll go this side first. So this is the bridge that I just drove across like half an hour ago. How freaking good is that? So this side is highland, which is the side that I just came on. And there's all like Poughkeepsie area, all across down to there as well. But yeah, I had no idea that the Hudson was so wide. So originally this was like a rail bridge, and they've just turned into a big rail trail now. So as time gone by and they've relayed tracks and made more efficient ways to cross the river, yeah, they just paved over this bridge and turned it into a big ass walkway. So yeah, how freaking cool. And again, sorry for wind noise, I know
bridge there. That is so cool. Everything's cool at the moment. Alright, I'll move up here and get a bit of a better view. Oh, my nose and my ears are going to fall off. I cannot even describe how much wind there is at the moment. I can't even turn the camera the other way because you're just going to get right in your face. Oh, it stopped. It stopped. No, not really. Yeah, I had to put my phone back in my pocket because the wind was actually pushing the phone out of my hands, and the last thing I need is to drop this phone off this freaking bridge and down into the water below. I got my camera strap on at the moment. It's like the first time I've ever really used it. I've even got it tightened up so I don't lose my camera. But yeah, down to Poughkeepsie, rail trail bridge over the Hudson River, and there's the mid-Hudson bridge that I went over earlier. Oh, so good. And I'm cold, so I'm going back to the car. Seeing all the leaves being blown around is so very surreal. Yes, we do have autumn in Australia, but our tree is completely different. We don't have, it's sort of like in Australia, we don't have that. I mean, I know I'm crossing the bridge and the wind is gusting in a certain direction because it's coming off the water, but all the leaves floating, yeah, and the denseness of just like the forest areas, we don't have this. We don't see like foliage and just all the leaves down below. I mean, if you live in the country, sure, but I've lived in Melbourne for the last 10 years. I don't have this. And just looking at the trees there, you can see like 20 different colours of leaves as it goes through all the phases of autumn. And it's just, yeah. And that's what it's like all around this region. I'm like staying 25 minutes or so from Poughkeepsie, and yeah, the county that I'm in, which is Dutchess County, it's just, yeah, it's really pretty. Like really pretty. Yeah, because you just, I mean, you got that side there, you can switch over this side, I don't know if you can see through the chain fence, but yeah, you get all of this, and it's exactly the same all the way through. That's why the roads are so nice to drive on, because everything is just a myriad plethora of colours at the moment. And yeah, I thought I'd miss all this autumn stuff, and I'd be in that weird phase where there were no leaves left on the trees but no snow. But luck has it that I get leaves on trees still, and weather forecast predicts 70% snow starting next Monday, and then more snow Thursday, Friday. And haven't told you yet, but the bad luck is that I can't go to Niagara Falls. It was going to be a 6.5 hour drive. Now I'm confident to drive on the roads, but I'm not confident to drive that distance when there's snow on the road, because it's supposed to snow in Niagara Thursday, Friday, Sunday. I was going to be driving there on Friday and coming back on Sunday. I just don't think I'm ready to try driving on snow for the first time in my life, especially at speed on a highway. So I cancelled the Niagara trip. I don't know if I'll get a chance to like rebook it later on, but obviously as the month goes on, it's going to get colder and colder. So yeah, I looked into other options like getting the train there and back, but it was $120 and a 9.5 hour train ride. So I don't know, I just might have to be one of those things that I forego, and now I can just focus on spending more time in New York City in a week or two. I'm waiting for New York until about Thanksgiving, by the way. It's not like I'm wasting my time here. I'm waiting for like Thanksgiving. But yeah, and then yeah, just make the most of all my New York stuff. Still definitely go to Boston because that's only a 3-hour drive, and I'm happy to do that. And what else? I don't know, let's find somewhere else to go, I guess. So yeah, kind of sucks that we might have to miss out, most likely have to miss out on Niagara, but I will be coming back. It's always the next time. This is not a one trip. I will be coming back because it's so awesome here. Here's a little bit of data for you. The walkway is 1.28 miles long, 24 feet wide, 212 feet above the Hudson River, the world's longest pedestrian bridge. There you go. Oh, I just freeze me balls off, I swear. you get to a point where it's like, okay. Then more towards the middle of the bridge, and it's like, then towards the middle of the bridge, it's like, and then right in the middle of the bridge where the flag was, it's like, get blown off the edge. Oh, I don't know if I told anybody, I broke my no carbonated beverage rule. It was always a plan to do it when I came to America, because I knew I wanted to come this year, and I got the means to be able to make it happen. So June of last year was the last time I had a carbonated drink, so it's been roughly 18 months since I had carbonated beverage. So I've had since then Coke, which was, okay, I'll describe it for the Aussies. So Coke, high fructose corn syrup makes it a lot sweeter. Other than that, the general Coke taste is there. I've had Mountain Dew, which was actually not as strong as Australian one. Dr. Pepper, which is exactly the same, because all Dr. Pepper in Australia is imported because we don't bottle it ourselves. And now Fanta, which actually says 100% natural flavors, and then on the back it says contains no juice. Now Aussies will know that Fanta, I think, contains 5% orange juice, so it is still sweet, but it doesn't have that like acidic sweetness of the orange in it, so it's kind of strange like that. I think those are the only ones I've had so far. I plan to taste like Sprite or 7-Up to see the difference in like the lemonade, and maybe a couple of other like obscure drinks here and there, of brands that I really haven't heard of before. And I've drunk a whole heap of Arizona iced tea. I bought a big 4-litre jug for $3. Meanwhile back at home I get like a 750 ml can for $3. So yeah, but yeah, broken it. The first Coke that I had, it was so bubbly. I haven't had bubbles in forever, and it was just like like that, because it was just so cold and so bubbly, and it just went straight to my nose. It really was just like tasting it for the first time again, because it's just been so long. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna drive back home now. And actually no, I'm gonna go to a shopping center, because I'll do some shopping for Anus, because they got stores over here that she's really excited about, and she sent me all these lists. So I'm gonna do some shopping for Anus, and I think it's actually mostly for Beepy. But anyway, let's go and do that. Shit! I lied about the tolls. God damn it! Freaking tolls! Well, here's my Easy Pass. It's going to come in handy. It automatically registers, and it will go. Cha-ching! Easy Pass, thank you. There's another $1.50. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. They let you exit, but they get you on the way back in. Freaking tolls! And although you've already seen it, we might as well do the bridge going back in the opposite direction, even though it's going to look exactly the same. Seriously, look at that. That's a nice bridge. See, later on in my trip, I fully intend to do like a driving tour through New York, because I want to drive around like the outer ring of Manhattan along the highway there, and drive over the Brooklyn Bridge, which I'm guessing is going to look very much like this, just a whole lot larger in scale and a lot more lanes and stuff. But yeah, this is like preparation, I guess, because bridges in Australia do not look like this. We don't use this type of design for our bridges, and it's just really cool. We also don't hang big ass flags off our bridges. Besides that flag though, god damn. Yeah, small Hudson River there, and over there you can see the rail trail bridge. That's where I was just now. I like being a tourist. You get to do all these cool things. Jesus tits, look at the size of the frickin' exhaust smokestacks on this pickup truck. What the frick? It actually sounds like an actual proper big 18-wheeler truck. Holy crap. Morka! Most of you know that I'm actually driving a Holden Cruze, Chevrolet Cruze. I'm driving a Chevrolet Cruze because I felt comfortable with the car, and it just made sense, and I had the option to rent my own vehicle rather than be stuck with whatever a car rental dealership was going to give me. I just put petrol in. This is like the second time, or gas. I just put gas in for the second time since I've been here. Now there's two things about gas. All gas stations
I'm gonna revert to American mode here. All petrol stations, all gas stations, prepay no matter what time of the day. You go pay, say, $20 on pump number freaking 1 or 2 or whatever the hell. So you got to do that. You don't have a choice. You can pay by card at the pump, but it's a dick around, so don't even bother. So yeah, you go and pay, and then you come back out. And you know how in Australia, how we have a nozzle for each like type of fuel, so one for the normal unleaded, one for the little bit better, and one for like the premium. It's one nozzle per pump here, and when you put the nozzle in your car, and then you press a button on the machine, like a pokey machine, which chooses the octane level of what you want to put in. Now the weird thing is that octane of premium in Australia is 98 RON. The premium here, I went to a Shell petrol station just then, the V-Power, the V-Power that you get in Australia, you get here. The V-Power here is only 93 RON. The normal petrol that you put in is either 87 or 89. The middle one, which is equivalent to our unleaded, which is 91, which is what I've been putting in this car, 91. And then you got the premium, which is 93, which is a bit strange. So I don't know how sports cars work on just like 93. But yeah, that was a bit weird. And then finally, the price of petrol. Everybody knows that it's so much cheaper in America, and I just proved the point. I put in a large amount just then. When we had the cruze, when the girls and I had it rented, $20 would be lucky to give half a tank. If you were lucky. I just put $20 in this thing right now, 2/3 of a tank. 2/3 of a tank of petrol from $20. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. I mean, granted, not everything is cheaper here. Something is more expensive, etc., etc. And then you got to add on the state tax as well, and the tax rate the tax in New York is around like 12% or something like that, 12.5%. But even then, a lot of the things still work out cheaper by like 5 to 10%. Some things work out cheaper by up to 30%, like in petrol for the case. Some things are a bit more expensive, like the price of meat. If you go to the supermarket, I bought a kilo of meat when I made the, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I made lasagna last night. Yeah, I made pasta sauce the night before and I had leftover, so I just turned it into lasagna. The meat was like $12 for a kilo of mince, so that's obviously a lot more expensive than if you were to just go into Coles and get a kilo for like $6 or whatever it is. So yeah, but I don't know, overall it is a lot cheaper. And yeah, the original money, I mean, I haven't really spent anything yet. I haven't bought any purchases for myself because I'm waiting till I go to New York to go like really big, and I haven't bought my laptop yet. So the money that I originally transferred before I left turned out to be how much? I got like 270 or something like that American. I changed, it was like 350 Australian and converted to 270 American. I'm still living off that. I've used my card once, which was like a $20 purchase or something. So yeah, I'm still living off that because, and I haven't been like skimping. I've had like takeout how many days, and I bought like $30 worth of groceries here, another 20 here, and I put like 50 of petrol in the car. And so yeah, if you're not stupid and you get by, I mean, yeah, well, it's not really getting by. Personal injury, person attention, Pamela Gubbica. Love the hairdo, Pam. Love it. Yeah, I'm not skimping at all. I'm just like waiting for the big moments, like New York City in particular. And yeah, so anyway, yeah, the trip has gone really good. That's the bottom line. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.